lowest grossing DCU movie of all time. I repeat, the lowest grossing DC movie of all time. An absolute disaster. I don't know how this is possible. I don't know how James Gunn survives this in any capacity. I think he's done. I think James Gunn is absolutely cooked. I think he's been cooked for a while. I see absolutely no way out of this. There's no explaining to executives, and people are going to say, oh, he's the CEO. Yes, he's the CEO. He still answers to executives. He still answers to executives at Warner Brothers, whether they get sold to Paramount, David Ellison, it doesn't matter. There is no surviving this. This universe is cooked. It has no momentum. The only people really seemingly interested are DC fans, and even half of those seem to be disinterested because of how it's gone. So really, James Gunn, in 2 years of launching the DC, has really done nothing to build up any new fans. It's really just his original fans from Guardians of the Galaxy, which have been funneled over into this new universe. And he's done really nothing to get the DCU kind of seeped into the general public. There doesn't really seem to be any cultural relevance around this entire universe. I mean, there was for Superman, but that's just because it was Superman. I don't even think it was really James Gunn related. I think we just hadn't gotten a Superman movie in 10 years. But coming off the Spider-Man, and I'm not saying that I expected those level of box office from his movies, but it's just a really, really bad look to have the movie that you released this summer with Supergirl compared to Spider-Man. I mean, they had an opportunity to take over Marvel, and they've just totally bungled it. And like I said, I don't think James Gunn survives this. I think he's cooked. I think Man of Tomorrow would have to be, if Man of Tomorrow is one of the best superhero movies ever made, if it's really, 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 really good, and if it gets close to like $1 billion, or even like 750, over 750, maybe, but I'm just not feeling it. Clayface I'm not going to rip on because I've been wanting that movie for a long time, but there's just no cohesion here. And something that people have to stop saying the MCU had a slow buildup. There were 4 years between Iron Man 1 and the Avengers. We are already over 2 years into the DCU. So we are already halfway to the point where we should be the Justice League if we're using the MCU kind of timeline. So people keep having this notion that it was always a slow build. It was Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, Avengers. Over 4 years, it wasn't right away, but it wasn't nearly as slow as people thought. In real time, it felt slow because we were going movie by movie and waiting year after year. But looking back on it, it was only 4 years. So we are not even remotely close to the Justice League. I don't even think we're 5 years away. I think we're over 5 years away. They haven't, we don't have Batman, we don't have Wonder Woman. We don't even know if this Lantern show is going to land. If this Lantern show is bad, forget about it. They need the Lantern show to be good now. Now they have the entire DCU seemingly revolving around the success of an HBO show that he didn't even make or is involved with. So it's just wonky across the board. And then combining that with the fact that Marvel is coming out with Doomsday, they just had Spider-Man, they seem to have cleaned up their mess with the streaming shows. And so if Doomsday just crushes, I mean, what is it? I just don't know what the DCU is going to do. I also just don't think there's enough hype around Man of Tomorrow. It's not like a movie that I think people are dying for. I just think it's someone says like, oh, okay, cool, Man of Tomorrow is coming out. But we'll see. I'm not feeling good about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.